Alas, we made it. The ultimate end goal. All it took was a kill streak. The kid was on a roll. Little to no losses, we have learned to become feared. And that is how into the CGT we appeared. Face off against the best of the best. The ultimate test to discover who's better than the rest. So many of them are nervous, but me, I'm not stressed. My eyes are set on the prize. I'm gonna become the king of this contest. So who are the soldiers we'll be bringing into war? A star-studded lineup is what we've got in store. Fan favorites, both new and old, all ready for the fight to bring home the gold. We started at pick number 9. Not good or bad, it's just fine. And when I saw him on the board, I picked in no time. He's got plasma in his fists and a spring in his tail. Zeraora is our first pick, I'm proud to unveil. Zera is an amazing mon, he's quite the cool cat. An amazing win con and no fear of scarfers with speed like that. The opponents will be swept off their feet quicker than the speed of sound. All we need is to pair him with someone who beats the ground. I said we need to pair him with someone who beats the ground. What do you mean our next mon is weak to the ground bring? Okay, scratch that. We're instead going for another run with Glow King. Oogie carried his weight in gold against the Uber threats. How good will he be here? Does anyone want to take bets? He simply doesn't die, he is never truly threatened, and he lives on the homepage of my YouTube recommended. 2 picks in and our team's already looking fierce, and through their defenses our next pick will pierce. At third we have the absolute unit Mamo. Try to switch into him and he'll make your whole team go KABLAMO! Our first stealth rocker and pressures ground types. He's incredibly strong, he's definitely worth the hype. And even if we don't win, there's another prize to be hunted. Mamo is my all-time kill leader, very close to 100. Prepare your ears as the same music line will be referenced. The calming aura, I sense a Suicune's presence. A pretty boring dog, can't teach it a whole lot of new tricks. But that won't stop the god, repping the Suicune 6. It sits and it stalls and it stalls and it sits. An absolute demon when it comes to taking hits. And I'll say it now, no, I'm not afraid to stall. This is, after all, the highest tier brawl. The late Guardians, all of which are available to me. This time around, I opted for the fastest of the 3. A quick little Swiss Army knife taken off the shelf. It fit the plan perfectly. I had to take Azelf. Fast U-turn, stealth rocks, and amazing coverage. It's not typically the Mon to take the center stage. The offensive presence of this team was something that I'd allure. Very happy with my pick of the late Guardian of Valor. Steel is one of the best typings in the game. People were grabbing the good ones, I needed one to claim. Great minds think alike, as Owen and I wanted the same. But I went first, and onto my team Registeel came. It sits and it stalls and it stalls and it sits. You already used that line! Oh, well, it's true. He's not killing anyone, but he's got that great support. Only powerhouses can break him down, everyone else falls short. When we need him most, R2 will be up and ready to report. Have you ever wanted to be sniped? This was true for me, made sure my draft wasn't piped. It finally happened when Shuckle took Mandibuzz, and that left my pick clear when I took Moltres. With 2 psychics on the board, I needed a stop to a ghost. Gmolt was the cheapest, who did it the most. A real cool offensive mon, I wish it got Roost, but we won't need health after we get our Berserk boost. At this point, the plan was in sight. Loop back for one more high tier, a killer who can fight. Luca returns after losing out on his chip. Now he's gonna take the greats out for a little trip. The Gen 8 bear has caused nothing but issues. There is simply no better, nobody can fill his shoes. By the end of this season, I'll be the king of Urshifu. Nobody else. Matt O'Sheaf who? I'll be honest, I'm probably most excited for this pick. Cheap as fuck, but all my boxes are ticked. Drampa is a Pokemon I've always wanted to try. Not much on paper, you're probably asking why. His coverage is crazy, and is a super cool typing. Base 135 special, he's gonna be striking. Calm Mind, Roost, and random ass Defog. And he looks like if Bob Marley was a dog. Some people say hazards are overrated now, thanks to boots, but I can't shake it. Hazard stack is my roots. And for only 4 points, I simply couldn't resist. Crustle gets them all. What a perfect fit. Sometimes he smash, sometimes he stack. You always gotta be scared when Sebastian's in the back. Whatever you do, don't mess around with the boss, or he will very quickly hand you your loss. Somebody call 911! There was a robbery! Golbat for 3 points? Are you kidding me? How did this not go sooner? Nobody noticed that? Teams have got to be careful before they can't break Golbat. Checks grounds with ease and very cheap defog. Might not seem like much, but he is a pivotal cog. One of my favorite picks, no doubt about that. They don't know that I want Golbat. With 1 point left, I didn't really care what I got. Of all the shitters, this was one of the better ones I thought. Whoa, what's that? Is he trapped in a box? Honestly, look at it. Mr. Mime kinda rocks. Base 90 speed, filter, and support galore, it feels like he could have costed a point or two more. But does he ever come? Well, it's unlikely. But who knows though? I might have a trick up my sleeve with Spamly. That's our team. The crown's already in sight. I'm ready to bring my A game to the most competitive fight. That's not a promise, that's a guarantee.
You thought you could get rid of me? You would have never gotten here without me. What did I say? It's time for the true villain to come out and play. Tune in every Friday, because we're here to stay.